Number one, how's our relationship? Is this a breakup?
I didn't want to really go there. I really...
Hi.
we're already on?
Well, I guess. Hi,
we're
Liz.
doing it. Okay. Damn. Hello, everybody.
Wait.
We're back.
Hi, Liz.
Hi, Lee.
Okay.
We're all set now.
Feels better.
Okay.
Now we've
good.
officially
I wish I
begun.
wouldn't start out with cussing. God, every time I listen to a podcast, which is rare, I don't listen to them often, but I'm going, I have got to quit saying bad words, cuss words.
But you are old now and you don't give a fuck.
I'm old now. That's true. I don't have any more of those to give. But still, it's, my mother always went, that shows a lack of intelligence. If you can't come up with a better word than a cuss word, then you are just showing your stupidity. So apparently I've been showing that a lot lately.
I know.
It seems like it's a cussing kind of time.
A cussing kind of time.
Yeah. We're
I'm
going to cuss
with
our way
that.
through this, right?
I mean, I think if you do it with vim and vigor, if you do it with intention,
You are
not at somebody.
You and the F-bomb is like, it's like breathing in, breathing out for you.
I like it.
I know.
I'm such a that it's just my edge.
Yeah, no, I know. It blows me. Every time you say it, I'm like, whoa.
Really?
But and not every time, but it's like I've never heard it roll off of somebody's tongue as easily as it does you. The F-bomb, just like nothing. Right in front of her kids too. I'm always like, ooh, okay. And they're like, yeah, that's Mom. We came out that way.
But, I let it rip as they got older. We didn't start with that.
You didn't start with
I didn't start when they were infants.
I
Tell
can
them
tell.
to just
They've
fuck
got a lot
off. I'm exhausted.
Wouldn't you like to do that? I mean, raise your hand, mothers, if you would like to do that.
We've all said it in our heads.
That's right.
No, my baby.
Get out of here. I've got 2 seconds to sit down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's that real I don't ever want to be like,
Yeah.
like that.
No,
Like,
that's
no.
different. That's a level that we would never go to with your
I'm not
child.
nasty. I just have some flair.
Flair.
That's what
Okay.
we'll call it.
Flair.
Wow. So this is not a podcast about
No.
cussing
No.
at all.
No, it's
in
not.
the least.
It's not.
This is a conversation.
About?
Who's going to say it first?
Well, let me be the one.
Let's
Let
you be the one.
So we have decided, because we have nothing to do with our time, now we actually are very busy. We're getting our ducks in a row to move toward the end of the year, going into the beginning of next year. We are increasing our business in other significant ways that you will see. And we have decided to take a pause
on the
pod. And it's been going on now since what year? 2020?
2020, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. A good 6 years-ish.
Yes.
At this point.
Yes.
And you've heard enough from me.
Yeah, I know.
Never Liz.
No.
She'll keep going on her own. No, we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
There's not really an intention of we're stopping forever or we're stopping for this amount of time or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've both been feeling like, when it comes to
Right.
recording and feeling like we are able, I'm speaking for myself, able to continue to give helpful content and conversations. And I think I love spending time with you more than anything and talking to you. And I love our producer, Kristen.
I do
and
too.
think this has been the best podcast experience there could be.
I agree.
But there's times to make a change if necessary.
There is a time to say goodbye, and you need to know when to say when.
Yeah.
And we have been doing this a long time, and it has been thoroughly enjoyable. And it's not like we've run out of things to say, though. It's really not. I don't think that's going to happen. But I think it's part of what we've talked about all along is know your limitations, know when it's time to say when. Mm-hmm. And when we stop this, then we have the opportunity to do the next thing that we want to do. Mm-hmm. So, we're not stopping anything. We're pausing this and adding something to our plate, and we might come back to this. We never know.
Exactly. We might have some time to be more, energized, invigorated, inspired, and feel like we can come to the table really excited and awake and alive.
Yeah,
and
at least we've been struggling,
tired, and I think the world being heavy is a hard thing to try to feel like you're not you. I'm not feeling like a Debbie Downer or knowing, hopeless feelings. And I don't want that to be the energy that I put out there.
I've got to admit,
the world.
in the podcast before the last, it was a struggle because it's been, as we all know, it's not easy in the world right now.
Right.
And we're all feeling it. And I think we all should take a little breather, take a just an inventory of what we have committed to in our lives and edit that if it needs to be edited. And I think that's what we're doing. I think this is actually a little bit of personal self-care on our
Agreed.
part.
Definitely agree.
So, and not that we don't love coming, loudly and cussing wise into your
Into
ears
your
or
ears.
into your vision, once a week. But yeah, for a moment, we're going to say adios.
Now, let's clear up a few things that could start to stir. Number one, how's a relationship? Is this a breakup?
I didn't want to really go there. I didn't want to talk about it.
Wait, keep going. This is funny. Do you think you could force cry? Oh my God. Wait, look at me. Oh my God, that
I
was
really
funny.
think I could do it.
I
thought
almost
could
let you
do
get
it.
there. I
I
almost
thought
let you
I
get
could.
there.
You just I wanted. That was my idea. I was like, let's come on and say we're breaking up. I almost made him convinced.
No, you didn't. Okay, are we how would you rate our relationship?
Oh.
Are we 10 out of 10, 11 out of 11, 5 out of 5?
It's I love our
5 out of 10,
relationship.
I mean.
It's always a 10 out of 10. If it's not, I'm out.
Okay, good to know.
I'm not kidding. I mean, I'm out.
Yeah.
I mean, the beauty of a great relationship like I have with you is that it's not always a 10 out of a 10. It comes up and down,
Yeah.
all those things, but it's just so rewarding. And even when it's troublesome, and it's hardly really ever that much, but God, I need you. You're my person.
I need you.
Yeah. I mean, when you can find somebody to roll through life with as easily as I go with you, especially in the midst of dodging fireballs and stuff coming at us, and swords coming out of empty spaces. It's, feels like that some days,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yes, and I want you to, not just need you.
Oh, I like
'Cause
that.
what-
See, now she's going there. I like that.
You don't have to go into the gutter. I want to be with you, not
Yeah.
I just want to devour you, but that too. Anyway,
Wow.
what made me think about
She
that?
does. She does.
She does.
She means that.
No, what made me think about that was I was on a college tour with my daughter, and the
You were thinking, okay, good.
not the admissions guide, the student tour guide was talking about safety on campus, which, all the parents especially wanted to hear. And then Anna told me as we were walking to the next stop that she's having somebody help her as an advisor, make these decisions and get all the data. And they did a inventory or a activity where it was rate everything, place all your wants and needs. Here's a card. This is the
Yes.
title. Put it here. And Anna put, I guess, safety as a need. Now I'm going to fuck up the story. But I liked it. The counselor was like, Anna, safety is not a want, it's a need, or whichever way she did it. She was just emphasizing that safety should come first.
So wow.
That safety
She's
on a campus should be what you need.
Okay,
and you
if
want.
I had been on that tour as a student, I think that would have been at the bottom of my list.
That's the point.
It would have been at the bottom of my
Those
list.
students aren't how can I get from A to Z safely? But
Mine is I'll get there. Just give me the good stuff, right? Yeah, I should have been on that tour. I should give that tour.
oh God, no.
Yeah,
Fully digress.
yeah. These are the options you're going to have once you get into college. This is what you're going to have academically, but this is your other options you could do.
Yeah.
as long as you get the outcome.
But I was really glad to hear at the two main libraries, they have someone who's a walker. So if
good.
it's 2 a.m. when you're leaving, they will walk you to your
If you're in the
spot.
library at 2 a.m., I am so
So
impressed. I
No,
don't think
you
I will ever.
certainly, come on.
Are
No.
you kidding me?
yes,
I
no,
was
you never
somewhere
were.
at 2 a.m. and it was not in my dorm room, but it was never in the library at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
But there's there's the difference.
There's the difference.
Yeah, but that's okay. Good for you. Good
Yeah.
for her.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
hope she's in that library at 2 a.m. At least she'll have a walker.
No, get it done before. Okay, so anyway, we are great. going strong.
Oh, okay. So I can't pull
so
off
that's
the break.
No, you can't pull a break
we're
off.
going strong.
No
The
break off
studio's
myths.
going strong.
Okay, no, that's the next one.
Let's make sure.
Let's
this
talk
is
about
clear.
the studio.
Let's clear this up.
Okay, because I know there's going to be like, whoa, they're moving. They don't have space. They've stopped the podcast. Like, calm down. We're just too tired to do all of it at once.
Exactly. Yeah, it's pretty much that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And at this point in time, there's nothing to say because nothing is official, but we do feel very good about the option where we are going to move. We are in this space and in this lease through 2027, 100% for sure. Maybe depending on how their development goes longer, we may or may not need it. And that's why we've been doing pop-ups all around town.
Exactly.
Let's say we have to bridge a gap between two studio
Sure.
spaces. We need to be able to continue the workout.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and I have. I'm not even thinking about that now. To me, these pop-ups we've been doing are just fun.
Yeah.
and we got some great feedback the other day because Elon/Queens, was a great pop-up, and they're like, welcome, like come on back in, and we will go back in. There's what a great campus that is, and how lucky we are in Charlotte to have that university, especially right here in Myers Park. So they're a great option to sometimes pop up. And then we were at Motion Fitness. We'll go to other places. But I want the everyone that comes here and everyone that's potentially coming here to know we will always have a solid place to go.
yes, brick and mortar.
Yeah, we will have the place. And yeah. And even if you're online and you're looking in, you'll go, oh, no, well, that has changed, but I like this one too. So you're
Yeah.
going to be, I think you're going to be really pleased.
If you get nostalgic, you can go back to the old videos and see the old
See, we've
studio.
got it all on video.
Right.
Isn't that great?
And you can go back to the old podcasts that were us in our robes
Oh,
talking
my
at home
God.
during COVID.
Yeah.
Because that is when we started. It was COVID.
was.
And we said, we want to find a way to connect with people.
Right.
I mean, selfish as much as it was too, of just to be able to
Right.
connect and talk and hopefully provide levity and lightness and
Or just
conversation.
Really, I remember the first one because it was about communication. You and I had already decided to do a podcast, but
That's
then
right.
COVID hit, and we jumped into it before being ready, having any abilities or knowing what we were doing. And I remember sitting in the studio really scared and was just sitting back there on the benches
That's right.
and doing our first podcast about how we were sort of navigating what we were going to do during lockdown. And this is when you couldn't go even to the grocery store. This was like the first days. And I remember Carrie Deaton texting going, you're not allowed to just go to the studio. Do you remember
Yeah.
that?
Yes.
You had to have a reason. You had to either have a medical reason to go to the pharmacy or.
Right.
But anyway, we
were
came
locked down.
here because I was in a state of shock.
Yeah.
And we sat on those back benches and did our first podcast and sort of talked through. It was probably more, did you think it was more like therapy
For
in a
sure.
way?
For sure. I think the podcast as a whole has been very
Yeah.
therapeutic and, helping me at least feel a sense of growth. I mean, between us, as far as my ability to express what I want to say and
Right.
react and share, I think it's all been really
Yeah.
changed a lot.
And it's got great. I mean, I love our memories too. I love our memories of, before we had Kristen, she's been an incredible, and don't worry, Kristen, when we come stumbling back in, it will be stumbling into your world.
She's like, yay,
Yeah,
a break.
yeah.
Awesome.
But I mean, I remember sitting at my dining room table during COVID and literally having a martini. And now that was kind of fun. And we were in
Robes, I'm telling you. I remember one in particular, like candles lit in our robes in the dining room.
Yeah. And just, we need to go back and listen to some of those.
I don't know. I'm good.
Yeah. I want to see what we actually talked about.
I know.
But it was fun. And
But
it
we've
was-
been able also, I mean, I remember when we told our story,
Right.
like to own your story, to be
Right.
who you are. And I think that was very therapeutic in a way for us
It was.
to kind of
yeah.
speak it.
That was still the beginning of our story.
It
We
was.
were in the beginning of our story.
And we still are
Well, yeah. I mean, we're
You
always in
never
the
know.
beginning somewhere.
somewhere.
Yeah. I don't think we're ever at the end.
No,
We're not.
no.
Yeah. I like that.
Well, I think that's what we want to focus on. I mean, you are writing another book.
I am. I'm going to talk about it a little bit. I'm not going to say another word, but thanks for bringing it up
Yeah.
because it will be finished. I see the ending in sight.
Yay.
So be looking for it within the year. Within the year.
That's
We're just
exciting.
going to say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm busy with that. That's
Right.
for sure.
And in addition, growing that speaking platform.
I'm traveling a lot. You and I travel a lot with the studio, but I also speak. And it seems like every time I go to speak, I get on a plane and go far away, like to the West Coast or something. So it's great. I love that.
Which is great.
How lucky am I to be 72 years old, in great shape, the shape I never thought I'd be in when I got older. And people want to hear what I have to say sometimes, about longevity, about health.
Right.
And at this point, I love being on the stage with experts who have the documents and have studied longevity and have studied the effects of community, nutrition, exercise, all the things. And I get to stand up there and be the person. I actually am that age. I actually can tell you, yes, what they have studied and found are correct.
Right.
Number one, find your joy. Be with the person you want.
Yeah.
Number two, move your body.
Well, and you've earned your place in the stage internationally. I mean, you are, you're walking the walk. You're not just talking the talk. You have a lot to say. Let's be real. Yeah. But you really are an inspiration. And when you've lived a lot of life, up, down, inside out, good, bad, ugly, like people want to hear about it. I think it's very valuable to come from our different perspectives and feel how that reaches different people at different times. I mean, the human experience is a little bit universal, a lot universal.
It is.
And we struggle with the same things. We, want the same things. And that is what you said, love and connection and communication. And I think that's always what we've wanted to deliver as far as showing our relationship, showing our love for what we do in the studio, showing our appreciation for having friends and listeners and people who resonate with that, because it makes us all feel a lot less alone in this world when it can be scary. And now we're just gonna explore more different things, and maybe we'll come back and talk about it more. I mean, I'm really excited about, my children are at ages where one's in college and one will be in the next year and a half. And I've added the travel advisor role, and it's very busy,
that's
more
your next
so
step.
than I thought.
Yeah.
And I'm excited and I enjoy it. And I want to keep moving on that and keep finding ways to take this HSM baby of yours that is so much a baby of mine and just continue to love it.
It is your adopted child.
It's my adopted.
Yeah.
It's my stepchild.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is. And it is what I will always be a part of. Regardless of changes that come our way, my way. And I'm just full of gratitude that we have had people that have listened to us and asked us to continue to be on the mic. And I'll never forget the little baby that was so sick that was, and I think, is he no longer with us?
No, he's not.
And the mother contacted us and she said, when I stroll him, he listens to your voice, our voices.
She played the podcast
and he settles down. And I thought, well, you can take that two ways. They're kind of boring. But I mean, I just, there's some people that say things to us. It means the world when you all have stopped us and said, gosh, you didn't come out with one last week. And like, yeah, I know, whatever. Or the last one was one of your best ones. I really want you to tell me more about this, whatever we were talking about. It means everything. And I think that's the whole reason we do it. We've done it.
For sure.
And the whole reason we do everything is because we love it. And we're not walking away because we don't love it anymore. We're walking away because we love other things that we need to take care of.
Right.
And then, we're not going to come out of communication with you all.
Don't worry.
Yeah. Even if we have to go on Instagram Live now and then just to shout out at everybody, what's going on?
I know. And I just have a lot of respect for, talking about the 6 years that we've been doing this and the pandemic that we've gone through and all the things that we've gone through. As a world, as a community, big and small here, I just have a lot of respect for everybody for getting through the days. I mean, really specifically for anybody who's started or tried to start or doing great with a podcast. No, it's hard and it takes a lot of behind the scenes people,
does.
not just Kristen, but her staff.
Right.
And for people in fitness, I mean, we are in ranks with a lot of really wonderful people in this town. I'm glad that fitness is so popular, but wellness and lifestyle is really more of what we like to focus on. And
We've got a
it's
healthy
not
community.
easy. So I just respect everybody who's putting their hat in the ring, and
Yeah.
for all our clients and friends.
Yeah, me too. Me too. But yeah, that is one thing I love about Charlotte, and I hope we'll continue to do that. We are focused, I think. Exercise is a big thing. I'm glad. Community support seems to be a good thing. We saw that when ICE came into town and people gathered around and helped people that needed help. We are a strong community, and I'm so proud to be a Charlottean. And so I feel like we're really fortunate to live here, and that, we support one another. So that we have felt that from you all.
Yeah.
And I hope we've given it to you, and I think we have in ways we know how.
Right.
So, but anyway, we're going to
Pause
sign
in the
off here
pod.
in a moment, and but we're still going to be right here. So you know where to find us. And but before we go, I want to thank Kristen and Nava Studios and all of her people. My goodness, what an incredible human group that puts these podcasts together, and so proud and honored to work with you. And
I know. I'm like,
oh, I'm so glad. See, she's actually, I was trying to do that a while ago because I was going to pretend we were breaking up, but finally, okay, we're not breaking up. She's just crying from happiness because we've had a great time here.
That's right.
And we're going to continue having a great time here, just not on these mics for a minute, right?
all right.
So I love you.
I love you too so
And
much. Thank you.
We will see you
Love you
guys in the
guys.
studio and all over. And adios. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Love you.
Oh, love you. Oh,
yeah.
I love you.
I love you too.
Did we do
Did we
that?
not do that for the first time ever? Well, we still do. Okay.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for listening to us today, wherever you get your podcasts. And remember, you can now find our podcast on YouTube.
Yeah. If you liked it, please share, rate, and review. We love 5 stars. And we hope you'll work out with us online or in studio at HilliardStudioMethod.com.